I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Hootless, and this is RimWorld at long last. I've been waiting so long to do this. So, just to get this out of the way, this is going to be an entire series. I'll probably do lots of RimWorld, because I absolutely adore this game. The graphics are amazing. They look like Prison Architect if you've never seen this game before. If you've never seen that before, just know that you'll see it in a second. These videos will be live commentary, which means there'll be a lot of like table, chair, keyboard, mouse, squeaks and clicks and everything. I'll edit out like the bigger things. For example, if a plane decides to lightly graze the top of my house like it was on that one day, then I'll try to cut those out. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to edit this too much. Each video is going to be about 20 minutes in length, and it's just going to be me playing, not sped up or anything, and I'll talk about what I'm doing as I go along. And hopefully it'll be kind of fun, I guess. Like I said, I adore this game. We'll start a new colony. And I don't like doing the Crash Landed. I normally do the Rich Explorer. There's these three scenarios. This one you start with 3 people and this stuff. I'll explain that when we get in. Rich Explorer, you start with 1 person and this stuff, and also you start with the research gun turrets so you can build turrets right away. And Lost Tribe, you start with 5 people, but you get a lot less to start with. For example, no guns. You do get bows and a pila, which I think is like a javelin. You also get 3 pets and a bunch of wood. So I might do that maybe next time, but for now I'll do Crash Landed, even though, like I said, I don't really like doing this one, but it is the classic RimWorld experience, as it says right there. So we'll do that. There's 3 different storytellers: Cassandra Classic, Phoebe Chillax, and Randy Random. Cassandra Classic is, it's like it says right here, steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension, so as the game goes on longer, it's like a linear progression of... You can't see my mouse. I just realized. That's irritating, but it'll be fine. I'll turn it on next time. Okay, so it's a linear progression of... Yeah, you can see things lighting up, but you can't see my mouse. Okay, so it's a linear progression. As you go on, it gets harder, and depending on which one you choose here, it gets harder quicker. Phoebe Chillax, like it says, she gives a lot of times between disasters, so I think it's still like a linear progression, except that the slope is a lot smaller. It takes her longer to ramp up, but at harder difficulties, she'll be just as hard as the other ones. Randy Random is completely random. He'll just generate whatever he feels like all the time, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. The harder ones are harder, of course, and there's no telling what you'll get with Randy Random. So we're going to do Cassandra Classic. We'll do Rough, which is the kind of the normal difficulty, I think. Casual... Yeah, no, we'll do Rough. I've been doing Rough in my previous plays. We'll do Permadeath mode, of course, because that's, again, the way RimWorld was meant to be played. And we'll use the seed... Poppy will be our seed. And we're gonna do select random site. It's right here, apparently. I don't know how I feel about that. It is a growing period of year round, but it's also gonna get pretty hot. Like in the winter, it's still 17 Celsius, and that's really, really not ideal. I don't know how much that is in freedom units of temperature. It's like times 9/5 plus 32 or something like that. I don't know the conversion off the top of my head. So let's get somewhere that is... Okay, that I'm comfortable with. It gets colder in the winter. It isn't as hot in the summer. There is a growing period, 1st of spring to the 11th of fall. We have a few different stone types, and it is a temperate forest. So it is right there. This square, if any of you want to follow along. So we'll select that site. Incapable of intellectual and crafting. Incapable of none. And incapable of dumb labor. I think that means that he can't haul. So let's start over here. We'll randomize. I just want my first three to not being capable of anything, because I need them for everything. Okay, this guy is completely fine. He's sort of a doctor, it looks like. I mean, he is kind of old. I don't want an old character. She's kind of old. She's 47. She doesn't have a high medicine stat. She does have a high growing stat, though, and a high mining stat. So I think we will keep Kyra Winters, whatever. This is David Black. He's really good at research, better even than Kyra. He's got high social, pretty okay animal score. So all of these skills, by the way, are, you know, they're related to different types of labor. So, for example, medicine is for doctors, like healing wounds, treating diseases, bandaging up injuries. Growing is for growing crops and harvesting crops. Each character gets a random perk for their backstories for childhood and one for adulthood. So this guy, for example, gets shopkeeper. His mother was often ill and it fell to him to run the store, which was their only source of income. He learned a little about the exotic artifacts which he sold and a lot about the art of the deal, giving him +4 social and +2 research. Adulthood gave him another +6 social and another +3 research, which is why he has such high stats there and there. He isn't incapable of anything, so he can have any kind of labor assigned to him, even if he might not be good at it, looking at you mining. They also get traits. I think it's not always 2 traits, I don't think. It might always be 2 traits. So this guy has annoying voice, so other people are predisposed to disliking him. And he has trigger happy, which lowers his shooting, but also cuts his aiming time in half, so he can aim a lot quicker, but he has a lower shooting skill and his accuracy is way worse. So we probably wouldn't want to give him like a sniper rifle because he would miss so much. But if we give him like an Uzi or something, some kind of submachine gun, he might be good. I mean, he'd still be missing just all the time, but he'd be able to shoot really, really quickly. We'll keep him for now. And then we have King Mora. Childhood is Child Star. +3 social, +3 artistic, -2 research, plant cutting, hauling, and cleaning disabled. So, yeah, he's incapable of dumb labor, so we don't want to keep him. Incapable of violent might have been good. Whole body alcohol addiction. Oh man, I think they just added this in the most recent patch. That, like, just came out today. I think in this patch they added in, like, drugs and alcohol and other such substances that affect characters, and there's, like, addictions and such. Ex-lover David Black. Oh my god. Also, this lady is 482 years old, chronologically. But she's incapable of dumb labor, so away she goes. Okay, not incapable of anything. Childhood apocalypse survivor, +4 shooting, -3 artistic, -3 research. That's completely fine. We already have somebody who has research. We have David Black. And then that'll put him really high on shooting. I wish that we could, like, lock perks, although it would be kind of overpowered. Like, maybe you'd have to put it onto an easier difficulty to do it. That could actually exist. I don't know. I haven't played on easier difficulties yet. But +4 shooting, -3 artistic, -3 research. And then he has geologist, which is +8 mining, +3 crafting, which gives him that absurdly high mining stat. Level 13 apparently corresponds to master. He is interested. The flame next to it indicates how interested they are, so he has like David Black has a burning passion for crafting and research, even though he's really bad at crafting. But he's really good at research, so it'll be good that he has a burning desire for that. One is just like, they're interested in it, so it's good to have that. None of our people are incapable of anything. This guy's abrasive. Oh no, he's a cannibal. That might not be ideal. This person is a cave world tender. So I guess they grew up on a cave world. And the people on cave worlds live underground, tending to underground crops. So -3 shooting, +4 growing, +2 mining. And civil servant gives +3 social, -2 construction, +3 research. That's totally fine. I don't know, like, where you should cut off the age. Like, I don't know if it's okay to take somebody who's 56. Obviously, if somebody's like 80 years old biologically, you probably wouldn't want to take them. But for now, it's looking like this will probably do. What is this? Learning helper. What? There's so many things. They added a tutorial. Using the comms cons. I have no idea what any of this means, really. So for now, we aren't going to deal with that. We're just going to ignore it, and we're going to generate the map. So we're getting in here, finally. Half the video gone now, and that was just making the world. So we're going to get a few basics set up in this first video. Don't expect me to be too good, because I'm really not. I'm actually awful at this game. We have a pet monkey. His name is Frank. He's 7 years old. That's quite old, I guess. I don't know how long monkeys can live for in real life or in RimWorld. Mr. Black, could you move off of the package to yes, thank you. So there's stuff scattered around in addition to what you get from the pods. There was that wood and steel right there, and I'm not seeing anything else that I want to pick up immediately. I could claim this building, actually. I think I'll do that. So, this is the interface. You have all of these down here and all these buttons over here that do various things. I'm just going to turn on this, its room stats. So, when I have a room, it'll tell me what the details are, like how impressive it is, how wealthy it appears. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the work tab, manual priorities. Everyone gets the highest level of firefighting. Everyone gets highest level of patient. The person with doctor skills will be a 1 for doctor, so if there is somebody who needs treating, then I want that person immediately treating the injured people. I'm gonna leave doctor off for the other two just so that they don't waste any medicine on the patients. Flick, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna put them all at 4 because I think that's like flicking levers, so turning on turrets and whatnot. It could be important. So I'll do that. This guy, Kira, is not gonna be on wardening at all, which is interacting with prisoners. Only Jack Black, whatever his name is, he's just labeled Black. So Black is going to be the only guy to interact with prisoners because he has 14 in the relevant skills, which is mostly social. In fact, it's all social, I think. But he isn't going to be highest priority. I don't want him interacting with prisoners if there's something else to be done. I'll put him at a 3 for it. Animal handling, that can be a 3 as well. It's not overly important. We probably want... They both have 4, so I'll put Kira on cooking. I will put Nestor on shooting, or on hunting, but neither of the other ones on hunting. Construct, everybody gets a 2. If there is something to be constructed, I want it constructed right away. Same with repairing. Only the person with growing will be growing. The miners will have level 3 in mining. Same with plant cutters as, well, kind of. I want everybody able to plant cut, basically. Smithing doesn't really matter yet. We don't have anything to smith. Basically everything else is the same. I will increase this to a 3. So, if there's nothing to construct, basically how this works is, it goes from left to right and then 1 to 4. So, going along this top row, if there's a fire to fight, then we'll say Black here. If there's a fire to fight, he'll do it. If there's not a fire to fight, but he's injured, then, like, with an immediately life-threatening health condition, he'll do that instead. If he has a minor injury, and he isn't in danger of dying from the health condition, and there's no fires, he'll go to the bed. And then there's nothing else at 1. So the next up is 2s. If there's something to construct, he'll do it. If there isn't something to construct, then he'll repair. If there's nothing to repair or construct, it goes down to the next row, at which point he either wardens, handles animals, does art. I'm actually going to lower that. He could build art, theoretically. He'll haul if there's something to haul. He will clean if there's something to clean. And then he'll research. If there's none of that ready, so if I don't have any research queued up, basically, then he'll go down to this fourth row, which is flicking switches, cutting plants, doing art. And that's how that works. So just left to right, higher priorities on the left, lower priorities on the right, 1 to 4. It's pretty simple. So after we have all that work established, we will claim using the work menu under the orders tab. We'll claim all of that. So this is now considered our territory. It's in our home zone. If I go to here, it's not in our home zone. Never mind. So I'll just quickly do that. And that's now considered our home zone. The people will only put out fires in the home zone, and they'll only clean up the home zone as well, I believe. And it just automatically, you don't have to do that. It'll automatically do the home zone anywhere that you build something. So if you build like a structure, it'll automatically home zone it, and then they'll protect it and everything. So it is paused right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go to structure, again in the architect tab, not the work tab, sorry. So architect orders to do various orders, for example, chopping wood, which I will do. And then you want to, what we're going to do, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll put a door here. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go to structures, and then we're going to throw up some wooden walls. And what we're going to do, we'll say 7 across, that leaves 6 on the inside. Let's go 6 across for 5 on the inside. Straight across and down. We want a cooler right here. We want, that's in temperature, by the way. The cooler keeps like oh, hold on, let me cancel this. So if you look at this, we can press E and Q like it indicates over there on the left side to rotate it around. The blue side is where it'll be cooling, the red side is where it'll be heating. So because we want this inner area here to be cooled, it's going to be our freezer. We want the blue side to be facing in. It takes 90 steel and 3 components like you can see over here. I know you can't see my mouse indicator, just pretend I'm indicating the GY over there. So we're gonna click, and that'll place it down. We can place down multiple if we want, and later we most likely will want multiple, but for now that'll do. Once that room is actually constructed, what we're going to do is, I'm gonna put down I'll put the door there, the wall there, and I'll have them deconstruct right there so that it's lined up. So this is going to be a freezer, like I said. As soon as the walls actually go up and the roof is on, I'm going to put batteries on the inside. For now, we're going to construct a solar generator just out back here. Just out back? Maybe around the side. No, we'll put it just out back. That'll be fine. So we'll put that there, and we'll put a power conduit going straight out, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ah, damn. Okay, so we will run that out, and then I might have to bring it down 1, but I'm not sure. So if we go to, we'll go to spring, or not spring, we'll go to speed 1, and you'll see they're leaping into action, they're carrying things over. Nestor is going to deconstruct the marble wall. Kira is hauling steel to the power conduits. I don't know why she's building those first. I really need the walls done first. And also, while I'm thinking about it, we're going to construct... Also, I can't help but notice in the menus here, they've made wood the default option for constructing things. In the previous one that I played, She keeps failing constructions up there. In the previous version, it would default to steel, I think, for everything. So it's really nice. It's a quality of life change there. That it will... That it defaults to wood. It's just really nice. You don't have to change it right away. So we're going to construct 4 beds on the inside here. Pretty much, the people get they have happiness points. Okay, that's the first thing I should explain. Second, they lose happiness if they have to sleep on the ground or eat without a table or any of that sort of general malarkey. So pretty much one of your priorities should be getting up a table and chair. I'm gonna put it right next to the door. We'll sort of do it like that, I guess. I'll put in 4, just in case everyone wants to eat at once for whatever reason. Who is being lazy? Nestor? Where are you, Nestor? Why are you way over there, buddy? Buddy, old pal. I forgot to unforbid these and assign people to pick them up. That's fine. Nobody's gonna attack us in the first day. So, essentially, we'll speed things along here because I'm coming up to the end of where I should cut this video, and time has really flown with me explaining things, but we're setting up the beds. That's the first priority. Second priority is setting up the freezer. We want to get that done as quickly as possible. It's just about done, I think. They just need to haul up some wood. I'll go up to speed 3. What are you working on? You're working on power conduits? No, you're going to work on the table. Nestor's working on the table. Nestor's working on the chair. Kira's working on the bed. You know what? You guys have it handled. Go ahead and do your thing. They know what they're doing. That's all 3 of the beds constructed, so now they can be content. I didn't make a door there like I wanted. Structured door. Oh, there is a door being constructed. Probably. What's going on there? Oh, okay. I had the stone bricks selected there. Kira put together the cooler for us. You know, it can't do anything anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set it to -1 degrees. I don't know if that's the ideal temperature to use, but it's the temperature I like to set it to at. We also have some steel here. We'll mine that out later. For now, Kira, if you could just work on the table, maybe? Nestor, you want to work on the table? Oh, okay. Good job, Black. We're coming up on the end of the first day here. And also on the end of the video, because we're at 22 minutes, 40-ish seconds, roughly. Not counting the time I had to use the sink or whatever. But we've established a little base here. We've got a safe room, relatively speaking. You know what, actually, let's put down a torch, at least 1 torch, inside of this room. I'll put one down there and there. Yeah, sure, there and there, instead of right there. But we've got this little area constructed. All of our people should hop off to bed soon, relatively speaking. Oh, it looks like they decided to finish up that room real quick. Oh, never mind, they didn't. They left one more thing. The solar generator is complete. The room will be complete fairly soon into next episode, so I'm going to call the video here. If you guys enjoy this so far, if you want me to explain things more or less, leave a comment below. Otherwise, if you're enjoying it, then leave a like. Leave a comment down below letting me know, because I really appreciate that kind of feedback. And if you guys want to see more from this series or any other series that I do and you aren't already, then please subscribe. It really helps me out, and it shows me that you guys actually enjoy me doing this series, which is good.